You walk into a room smelling clean, smooth, and expensive, but nobody can figure out what you're wearing. That's Oxford Row. But here's the question. Is Oxford Row actually worth buying? Because this isn't just another fresh fragrance. Oxford Row gives you adventure, tranquility, sophistication, and that seaside feeling in a bottle. It smells clean, but not basic, fresh, but not boring. And that's why it became one of my favorite summer fragrances. So today I'm breaking down what it smells like, how it performs, who is it for, and whether you should blind buy, sample it first, or pass.
Welcome to the world of Mr. Couts. He is the ultimate fragrance guy. Get ready to experience true luxury. Remember to hit that subscribe button.
Now here's my quick verdict over Oxford Row. Oxford Row works because it makes fresh smells expensive. You get that clean seaside freshness, smooth wood, and calm luxury feel, but it never smells basic. It's easy to wear, but it still has enough character to make people wonder what you have on. Now, let's get into the scent profile. Oxford Row opens up fresh, green, and clean. Right away, you get that eucalyptus, giving it this cool, airy freshness. It has that fresh out of the shower feeling, but not in a basic body wash type of way. Then the birch leaf gives it a green, slightly woody edge. And then the freesia adds this soft, clean floral touch that smooths everything out. But what makes Oxford Row different is how it transitions. It starts to settle. The lavender, jasmine, and heliotrope come through and give it this smooth, classy, slightly powdery feel. The lavender adds that clean, aromatic touch. The jasmine gives it a little elegance, and the heliotrope adds the softness in the background. This is where Oxford Row starts to feel more grown. It smells clean, but not young, fresh, but not playful, smooth, but not boring. Then once it dries down, that cedarwood, sandalwood, and moss come in and give it a smooth, woody base. The cedarwood gives it structure, the sandalwood makes it creamy and smooth, and the moss gives it slightly earthly, mature finish. So the fullness and the full scent profile is really fresh, green, air up top, smooth, clean, clean florals in the middle, and that smooth, woody luxury in the dry down. This is why I say Oxford Row does not smell like an average fresh fragrance. It smells polished, clean, and expensive. Now, let's get into what this actually really smells like when it hits skin or when it's actually being sprayed. The atomizer is excellent on this. And immediately you smell it. This is so excellent. When I spray this, my senses immediately tell me I'm wearing something luxurious, sophisticated. It does not come across as cheap. It doesn't smell basic. And it has this smooth, polished freshness that makes it feel like you just stepped onto another level or another atmosphere. Right away, I get this crazy mixture of sea salt, fresh air, and clean linen that hits my scent palette. But it doesn't smell like the basic beach fragrance. It gives this luxury coastal escape, like you're stepping out on a balcony and the water, the calm breeze, air is very expensive and quiet, all rolled into one, and has this polished vacation energy, the relaxation and confidence and sophistication, all moving at the same time. And then there's this rush of confidence that comes over you because you know that you got something on nobody else is going to have. This is what makes Oxford Row special. It's not just the smell, it makes it feel relaxed, sharp, and in control without trying too hard. And then it comes to cosign. People are drawn to it. This is the type of scent where somebody may not say anything from across the room, but when they get close, they lean in, and women notices. They love that clean, smooth, expensive vibe. It doesn't smell loud or desperate. It screams confidence in a bottle. Now, Oxford Row gives you that clean luxury aura, fresh, clean air, linen, and calm, all wrapped up in one. Now, let's talk about the performance on this. Now, Oxford Row needs to be understood in the right way. Oxford Row is fresh, summer sophistication in a bottle. It's not flashy. It's not a club scent. It's not trying to overpower the room. This fragrance works differently. It creates a clean, smooth scent trail around you. When you first spray it, you get that fresh, polished opening that people can pick up. But as it settles, it becomes more of a close contact scent, the type that rewards people when they get close to you or in your space. And honestly, this really fits the DNA of this actual scent. A scent like this should not be screaming. It should be smooth, controlled, and expensive. Now, the projection is in the moderate range. You get a nice burst of luxury freshness early on, and then it also pulls people in closer as it dries down. For longevity on this one, you're going to get at least 9 hours plus. This is a solid everyday fresh fragrance. I would wear this when I want to smell clean, polished, and confident for hours, especially in warm weather. So performance-wise, Oxyro is not a beast mode. It's more balanced, smooth, and refined. The kind of scent people notice when they get close and remember you after you leave. Oxyro is best for work, office, church, brunch, daytime dates, nighttime dates, casual dressed evenings, vacations, spring, and summertime. Anytime that you want to put on something that smells fresh, polished, Oxyro fits any occasion. It's very versatile. This is one of those fragrances you can grab when you don't want it to think too hard. It's safe, it's clean, and it's one of the smoothest actual summer scents that I can think of off the top of my head. It's very easy to wear. Now, the question is, who should buy this? You should check out Oxyro if you like fragrances that are clean, fresh, green, woody, smooth, professional, and a little mature. This is for somebody who wants to smell fresh and sophisticated, not flashy, not overly sweet, just clean, smooth, confident, and expensive. If you like fragrances that make you feel like you just stepped into a higher version of yourself, Oxyro is the one that you actually need. It's one I strongly recommend. You need to go ahead and add this to your collection ASAP. Now, you should pass on Oxyro. You may not feel it if you like something that's loud, super sweet, heavy, beast mode type of fragrance. If your fragrances need to fill up the room the second you walk in, this is not this. This is not the one for you. Oxyro is more of a refined type of scent. It's not about being the loudest. It's more about being the cleanest, smooth, and polished person in the room. So if you understand that lane, Oxyro does extremely well. It is going to be a pleaser for you, okay? It's going to grab the attention of who you need it to grab. Now, my final rating for this, I'm going to give this a 10 out of 10. And I don't give that rating lightly. The reason I'm giving Oxyro a 10 for me is because it takes something simple, a fresh fragrance, and makes it smell luxury, sophisticated, and different. And it's just not, hey, I'm clean. This is a clean with confidence, fresh character, smooth with expensive coastal energy. When I spray Oxyro on me, it gives me that rush that I'm wearing something that is very special, very expensive. That sea salt, fresh air, clean linen, and smooth woody base all come together in a way that feels polished and grown. And the biggest reason it gets a 10 is it makes people want to get closer to you. This is not the type of scent that screams across the room and people are coming to run to figure out what it is. It has a clean aura around you. People want to lean in, they're going to catch it, they want to know what you're wearing. They haven't smelled anything like this. This is what makes Oxyro special. It's easy to wear, it's perfect for warm weather, it's polished for dressed up events, and smooth enough to wear every day. So for me, Oxyro proves freshness does not have to be basic. Fresh can be confident, fresh can be sexy, fresh can be expensive. And Oxyro does all of that. This is why I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. Easily one of my favorite fragrances for the summer. Now, I need to hear from you guys. Have you tried Oxyro yet? Is this the one that you're going to grab, or is this the one you're going to put on your summer fragrance list? Drop it in the comments. And if you like new fragrance releases, clone comparisons, reviews that help you save money, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'm Mr. Couts, the fragrance guy, helping you smell good without wasting your money. Stay healthy, stay blessed. I'll see you guys on the next one.